detours, fighting while I find Nico, even though I'm past the point of no return. Climb the top of the tower, show yourself, I yell louder, even though I'm past the point of no return.
So few, so proud, so emotional. Hello, Clancy.
Pilots. The album Clancy. Hold up. The album 21. The album Clancy by 21 Pilots. Tyler said this was gonna be the last album of the Demon storyline, but is it now? Today we're gonna talk about what's Clancy always Clancy. Because I had said before I'm gonna make a video when I finish my hypothesis. And I have finished that. And the story gets very confusing real quick. So welcome to a theory video. And in the background is playing Overcompensate by 21 Pilots. And hopefully this works. And this video doesn't get taken down. Let's go to about right here when Clancy enters the room. And we're gonna get started from right here. And we're gonna dive straight. Wait, I'm gonna do three videos. Overcompensate, Navigating, and Powered and Straight. All off the album Clancy. So here we go. So he comes in. But the main thing to focus here is right here. This is the main thing to focus on. No, that's not Tyler. Tyler is right here. And here's what starts my theory. Let's go back to something called The Outside. It's a song off Skeleton Icy. And this is what's gonna start our theory. I'm not gonna. Let's go to right here. Tyler and Ned. If you don't know who Ned is, he's a mythical creature that can seize people. And seizing is what the bishops can do. It controls a dead body, a variable vessel. And this mystical creature named Ned gave Tyler the power to do that. And we're gonna watch the example right here. Joss is just in there like, what is happening? Very short example. But that's an example right there. I think there's another thing that leads up to Overcompensate. But the question is, how did Tyler become Clancy when he was on this island? And this is what we're about to answer next, after this scene. Those lights are neon gravestones, by the way. And I'm not gonna get up with the whole storyline because there's another video I made on that before this. Anyway, so if we go back to overcompensate, we could go back and seize on this island. And he just got done seizing this guy named Clancy. He is dead. And this is what navigating leads to. But before we go to navigating, let me explain what happened in those two videos. So Ned, the mystical creature, I know I said this about like 3 times now, gave Tyler the powers to seize the dead naval vessel. Clancy is a warrior. He's died, and Tyler seized him. He got into Dima and told the demon senses to plan to fight back against mental health, the bishops. That's keep them in depression and suicidal thoughts. And he's shown how to fight back. Now let's go navigating. If this is confusing to you, I get it. It took me a long time to understand the story. Hello, load. There you go. So now we're back here. Tyler. And now this is the transition. So now this rock in the forest for fun. But Tyler and Josh are walking through the woods to meet someone special that I will introduce to you when we get there. And right there are the banditos. They're basically family friends that help you get out of the depression. But that they're here to help Tyler get out of Dima. And basically those are very friends because Dima is where depression is. And when you get out of Dima and you go to Trench, you'll get out of depression. There's something called Pounded Straight. That's the straight, and that's the walk between depression and non-depression. If that makes sense, hopefully that made sense. Hopefully. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you. You're gonna want to remember these scenes right here. Tyler and Josh. Alright, well, we kind of skipped over this, but let's go to right here. Torchberry. And after this scene, I'll explain who he is. Oh. Confusing, huh? Let me explain this. Torchberry has the power to send a light that looks like him and helps Tyler around. And that's what Torchberry did. They have not seen each other since Levitate. I'm not going to go back on trends because this will be forever. And now, we're right here. And Tyler just me again with Clancy and Torchberry. For Tyler. But watch what Josh gives him. And no mind the dramatic fall, but he gives him the Clancy mask. And now, how did Josh get the Clancy mask? I'm not sure, but I will discuss that in another video at another time. Because I'm still not sure. So, that's navigating. Now let's go to the final video. Pounded Straight. The biggest music video ever. And again, this is basically Torn Pirates in-game. You should see my face when I heard that then when I was first listening to this because I was shocked. Just listen. Just stay calm.
I can't be alone. Guess I never told you so. Making my way towards you. Tracing out a line, a route I've mapped 1,000 times. Making my way towards you. I would swim the Paladin Strait without
Yeah, here you go.
flotation, just a glimpse of visual aid of you on the other shoreline, waiting expectations that I'm gonna make it.
What's in the box? Right there, that's how he gets the Clancy outfit. And as we all say, what I was gonna say after the end of this, but that's how he gets the Clancy outfit. I don't know how Josh got the masks yet, so I'm still studying that. We're finding out that.
Staring down a hurtling storm, making its way toward me.
We'll skip to when they to right here. So they're fighting. And here's Dima. Dima is this place right here.
On the ground of Egito, fighting while I find Nico, even though I'm past the point of no return. Climb the top of the tower, show yourself how you
Anyway. Nico. Here's the last person I'm going to introduce you to. Bladeface Nico. He is the mastermind behind this place. And Tyler has escaped this place multiple times, and Nico is tired of him.
So few. So proud. So emotional. Hello, Clancy.
Okay, so few, so proud, so emotional. That was from a very local. That album always came out 10 years ago. Not next month it'll come out 10 years ago. Man, I almost been listening to One Price for a decade. I started listening like 2016. Dang. Anyway, so let me explain here. Has Tyler always been Clancy? The answer is yes. And y'all won't know the full thing because I'm not going back all the way to every music video in this video today. But he's always been Clancy. Or he's claimed the name Clancy. Claimed. It's either or. But the reason he is Clancy, that's where most people are going, and I can see why. All the connections from Overcompensate, Outside, Now Game, Paladin Strait, Jumpsuit, Nico and the Niners, heavy dirty soul. All kind of adds up. And that's always been him, but someone could have taken over his name. Or he lost the hope in Dima while he was depressed. So, here's my argument why. And I will give you my argument why he claimed the name Clancy. So he was always Clancy. That was his nickname. But when he got Dima's depressing, and the bishops didn't want him to know what Clancy means. Clancy means a brave, red warrior, or something like that. I'm pretty sure. So, and that usually gives someone hope. But the bishops don't want that, so they control him to make him forget that. Well, not forget, but doubt himself in that sense. So, he's let go of the name Clancy. Someone else is apparently claiming Clancy. But then, the album Clancy comes. He's Al Dima. He got the power to seize the vessels, and he takes that back in a way. And now he has that. I don't know how Joss got the mask to give it to him. Oh, that's been. Oh, I forgot to turn it off, did I? There you go. I don't know how Joss got the mask, but he gave Tyler the mask, and Powden Straight, he got the outfit for him. And that's most likely because of the past. Because in Levitate, they're in the Bandito camp. But Tyler was still depressed, and he was taken back into Dima. That's why I think he was always Clancy. He could claim the name Clancy as well, though, because... Ow. I hate it. Anyway, he could claim the name Clancy because, well, he sees someone that has the Clancy mask and outfit. And then, what was Joss actually in there the whole time, just waiting? Anyway, if Joss got the mask like that, then he kind of got the mask and took the mask. And then now again, he could give it back. Anyway, I'm just gonna start ranting about that. And then, Tyler took the name and became Clancy through the music videos. But that's my argument. This is a theory. I'm gonna be continuing this when these music videos have a lot in them. Probably Tyler hiding something in this thing. Tyler is so secretive. But yes, I want to say thank you y'all for watching. I hope you have a good day, good noon, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good midnight. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.